and gentlemen. Welcome to the 7-Figure Fashion Business Podcast,
where we talk about the fashion industry and how to get your fashion business to 7 figures.
From manufacturing strategies, cut and sew designers, to fashion hot topics and the latest fashion trends, I'm your host, Monica Monique.
And I'm your host, XYZeee. And let's jump into today's episode.
Hello. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you talk about this topic for 2 seconds. You got 2 seconds only with this Balenciaga fashion show. What did you want to say? Say it quickly, because you know I'm not a fan.
Yeah, we have a go back to our latest, earlier episodes. We talked about the Balenciaga scandal when they did that weird photo shoot. And that's why Monica didn't really want me to talk about it. But this weekend they had their fashion show. Mm-hmm. Is this like their first big fashion show since the
how would I know? I don't pay them no mind.
Okay. Well, they had a fashion show and celebrities still support them. Everybody said they was gonna boycott Balenciaga, but I don't really see.
But I think I saw it.
A boycott.
I mean, there's this one YouTuber who I follow. I really like her style. And she used to always wear Balenciaga. And in one of her most recent videos, she said, I would talk about that brand or whatever, but I don't even wear that brand no more. Since the scandal, she was like, I don't wear that brand no more. I don't buy their stuff. She said, because she really liked their like pants and their oversized t-shirts and stuff. Mm-hmm. But she said, I'm not wearing their brand no more because of that thing that they did. And period. Stand 10 toes down on that. Like,
oh my God, church was about 10 toes down this week. So it's funny that you said it.
10 toes down.
That is crazy.
I'm standing 10 toes down on. I don't know that man. I don't know.
Sorry to this man.
I'm so sorry to this man, but I don't know that man. I don't know that brand.
They came out with these big sneakers.
That brand?
Yep.
Okay.
And I wonder if people's gonna wear it.
I mean,
let's see what's gonna happen with this release.
Okay. I mean, to be seen and to be talked about, I think.
2 minutes done.
But did you see that Louis Vuitton came out with them boots where it looked like your foot got socks on?
How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's all to be seen and to be talked about. Mm-hmm. I need to think of something to come out with that's just as stupid as that, so that I can be seen and talked about.
It's art.
Like that towel.
Did you see that art. Towel? I keep telling you that it's art.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna come out with
art.
I'm gonna come out with a pair of headphones. I'm gonna come out with a pair of headphones, but say it's a bra.
Honestly, that's pure genius.
Oh my God.
Pure genius.
I'm gonna say it's a bra, and then people gonna talk about it. They be like, "Look at this! It's just a pair of headphones, but they said it's a bra, and now people are wearing these headphones."
People are going to wear bras on their heads.
You mean headphones on the bras on their boobs?
Boobs. Headphones. You could reverse. You could do both.
A bra on their head and a headphone on their
boobs.
Period. I mean, look, just to be seen and talked about.
And Monica thought of it first, so when I seen you other brands doing it,
don't play with them.
We suing y'all.
We suing you. I was looking at this post the other day, and it talked about the oldest luxury brands, and it made me think about the luxury series that I said I wanted to do. So we're gonna start here.
Yeah.
The oldest luxury brands. Now here are 8 of them. That brand that I mentioned started in 1919.
Wow, that is wow.
Yeah, 1919. Brand number 2, Prada, started in 1913.
Wow.
Chanel started in 1902. So we're going to go further and further back with this list. Chanel started in 1902. Bulgari started in 1884. Lanvin, Lanvin, Lanvin. I feel like it's Lanvin.
Really? They started too? I thought they was new.
1889.
Wow.
Louis Vuitton, 1854. We have number 2, Cartier. So Louis Vuitton is number 3. Number 2, Cartier, started in 1847. And number 1, my favorite brand of them all because of their strategy, which I point blank period I'm copying. Hermes
Oh wow.
started in 1837.
Oh wow.
That's the oldest luxury brand, Hermes.
That's interesting to hear because I really think that these brands came out recently. I think these brands probably like 20 years old. I didn't know they was 100 years old.
Over 100 years old. Yeah, all of these.
Long story short, make a fashion brand. It's longevity.
You mean a luxury brand? Because a fashion brand ain't no luxury, and I'm sure there's hundreds of thousands of brands that came and went. In
my fashion journey, I talked about it probably in like episode 2, or the very first episode. I talked about how I went like my event, birthday dress, wedding dress brands, and then I went like a fast fashion brand, and then I went a luxury brand like handbags, shoes, expensive handbags.
Yeah.
Logos, just slapping a logo. Like I want a brand like that.
Yeah.
So it's exciting to hear that.
Yeah. I mean, honorable mention, Valentino, they started in 1960, so they're not even 100 years old. Wow. Every other brand that I mentioned in the beginning started before 1920. But Hermes, the brand in particular that has the Birkin, that I'm going to do an episode specifically about Hermes and that strategy behind the Birkin, because I feel like that's really important for people to note. And I feel like the brand
bag been out for a long time. I thought the Birkin bag was new. It's actually been out for a long time. I didn't think it was new, but fairly like 5 years old.
Yeah, no, it's tried and true. And I think a brand that is current today, like a new brand, Telfar, I think that's one of the brands that's going to have a legacy. They're going to be a legacy brand. I can see it.
I think
they're the only brand that I can see being a legacy brand, a luxury brand that stands the test of time.
He's going to be so relevant one day. Still is. He had his moment where he was relevant, but it's just the beginning.
I just saw, matter of fact, Oprah Winfrey give out Telfar bags that were this bright purple color to the cast of The Color Purple for the maybe premiere event of The Color Purple, which will be out, I think, Christmas weekend in the US. So Telfar is aligning themselves with these big events, big celebrities. The colors of the bags are aligning with things like movies like The Color Purple. So
we talked about their strategies.
Yeah, I can for sure see Telfar being a luxury brand that stands the test of time. But anyway,
wait, did you know? Well, I was listening to a fashion. It got to do with what we talk about.
Okay.
I was listening to another fashion podcast, and they did a episode on how did the logo start, the luxury fashion brand logo, and they mentioned that Louis Vuitton was the first luxury brand to actually like slap their logo on something. Slap their logo on the shirt, slap their logo on the bag, and capitalize off of it.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Because I mean, it makes sense.
I need to come up with.
Because I feel like also, did Chanel ever even do that? Did Chanel ever plaster C's all over everything?
They just
they have that one C those two C's that interlock. But have they ever come out with a bag with the C's plastered all over it? I don't think so. I don't know. They do?
Yeah. No, I'm saying I'm agreeing with you. They just got their luxury. They just got their signature style. They don't got Chanel written on.
Yeah.
As much. It's stuff with Chanel on it, but
because they're more classy. Yeah, they're like that's ghetto.
Chanel is probably one of my favorites. You don't like Chanel?
It's not that I don't like them. Next, luxury fashion brand. No, I think they're cute. They're cute.
I really like Chanel. I think Chanel. Chanel. Oh wait, they said Chanel was falling off, but I think Chanel about to come back.
I think they're falling off. I think they fell. I don't know if they've ever been on, but I mean, I think they're cute. I think the perfume is adorable. It's just not my style in particular. And the crazy thing is, it is my style. They just never do it the way I want them to do it. You know, I just feel like they could get a little better with them patterns. I'm tired of that boxy tweed. Please. You can do a lot with tweed. You can do a lot with knit and crochet. They could be more up to date. I don't know who their designer is. Maybe they're 60, but they can do more with it. They can make it more fun. They can make it more innovative. And I just think they keep using the same patterns over and over.
How do you feel about Pharrell? Did you see the fashion show?
I did back then. I don't remember it though.
It just happened.
No, it didn't. It was like 2-3 months ago.
Oh, I must have just now seen it.
Oh, the men's Louis
Vuitton
collection
like
that he
Milan
did,
or something, or it was in Paris or something, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But that fashion week was September or something.
Oh, that was fashion week. It must have just popped up on my TL.
Yeah. But luxury fashion brands have withstood the test of time through delicate dance between tradition and innovation, exclusivity and accessibility. So from the craftsmanship that defines their products to digital strategies that keep them relevant and modern, they will uncover the secrets behind enduring elegance of luxury fashion brands. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about that this particular article has spoke about, which I kind of dived deeper into, was called the halo effect. Now, the halo effect is something that luxury brands use, but I had never really heard about it. So we're going to dive deep into what that is today. So the halo effect is a cognitive bias where our overall impression of a person, brand, or product influences how we feel and think about its character. In the context of luxury brands, the halo effect plays a crucial role in shaping perceptions and driving consumer behavior. So here's how luxury brands leverage the halo effect. So basically, what I kind of found from this was that the halo effect is the key part in what makes a luxury brand a luxury brand. So that's why I kind of wanted to dive into this as the first kind of episode of this luxury series that we'll be going into.
Yeah.
All right. So number 1, celebrity endorsements. Associating with influential figures. Luxury brands often align themselves with celebrities, influencers, and cultural icons who embody the lifestyle values of the brand they wish to convey. That means they transfer positive attributes. So the positive image of a celebrity becomes associated with the brand, transferring their charisma, style, and success to those products. Now, how do you feel about that? Using influential people as the face of the brand. Brilliance, right?
Yeah.
And then when you think about it going the opposite way, when somebody is the face of the brand and then a scandal comes out,
yeah,
then you no longer want them to be the face of the brand, or then you get associated with all the bad parts of that celebrity as well. So I thought that was really interesting because you see a lot of people wearing that brand that shall not be named.
Yeah.
And then they become associated with that brand, like Kim Kardashian, Kanye West. Huh?
She was there.
She was there? Kanye West was associated with that brand. A lot of people. On the opposite way, I'm trying to think of like what celebrities represent other brands. Like who do you think of when you think of Versace? I feel like
the Migos.
They wear a lot of Versace?
They don't no more, but they had a moment.
Okay. I feel like Lady Gaga wore a lot of Versace at one point. And I feel like Lady Gaga is a good celebrity to be associated with. She's never said or done anything crazy. I feel like she has a really good personality, charisma that you would want a brand associated with. In fact, earlier I said I would love to get some stuff on Halle Bailey because I think her character, her charisma, her personality is something that I would love my brand to be associated with. So to know that most luxury brands do celebrity endorsements as a staple in how their brand gets seen is a good thing to try to implement in your brand. Like, what celebrity do you want to be associated with your brand?
Yeah.
As far as not just because they're a celebrity, but as far as like how they live their lifestyle. Yeah. Like, for example, Ciara. I would love Ciara to wear my brand. She's a beautiful person.
Yeah.
She speaks very eloquently. She talks about family and she's beautiful and tall, but also her personality is something I would want associated with my brand too.
Yeah.
So think about that.
I think that's how Fashion Nova, when Fashion Nova first came out, they did a lot of celebrity endorsements, or they sent a lot of their clothes to Fashion Nova. And then I think 1 year or 2 years after being in business, they was number 2 or number 3.
Really?
The biggest, one of the like biggest fashion brands. Like, they was before all the luxury brands.
Really?
Yeah, and
I can see that.
It happened from all the celebrities posting.
Every other week it was
tagging.
Even still now they do Lori Harvey collection or whoever collection. Like every other week I feel like it's a new celebrity wear.
Everybody's like, use my code. And then like people was getting them discounts and the celebrities was getting free clothes. So in the beginning, that's how we found out about Fashion Nova.
Yeah. I feel like they still do that.
Yeah. But for them to be like one of the biggest brands and they really not a luxury brand.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Number 2 is red carpet presence. So high profile events. Participating in and dressing celebrities for prestigious events like award shows, fashion galas enhances a brand's visibility and prestige. Now, media exposure. So the images of celebrities wearing that brand on the red carpet creates a positive association, reinforcing the brand's high status. So it's not just something to have your item on a celebrity, but to have it on a celebrity for the Oscars, for the Grammys, for the whatevers.
Yeah.
Associates your brand with prestige.
Yeah.
We as smaller brands gotta figure out how to do that.
Yeah. We talked about that.
We did.
Who said that? You said somebody was like, y'all always begging us for free clothes or to borrow our clothes for photo shoots and concerts, events, hostings, but when it come down to a red carpet, y'all want to show us no love.
Right. I agree.
But it's already, I feel like it's already taken in. It's already taken up by the luxury brands.
Right. And it's annoying because then you see Versace use a newer, younger designer to make the red carpet look, but it looks like nothing Versace would ever come out with.
Yeah.
Versus something that is a designer's style and actually getting a celebrity wear it. But Versace is paying Beyonce $100,000 to wear it versus we ain't paying that. So it's about a check at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's a business world.
But we gotta figure it out. We gonna do it. I'll tell you what, the Monica Monique brand is gonna get on somebody's red carpet next year.
Who was a big celebrity?
I want to use Halle Bailey
that you want to be on the red carpet.
I see her winning Oscars. Halle Bailey is going to be an EGOT. She's going to win an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. I can see it for her. I want to be associated with her right now. Point blank period.
Yeah.
What other celebrity? I said Ciara. What about you?
I don't know. Anybody?
Not anybody.
You know, I want to work with. I don't really have I don't know. I kind of see people. It's just random. I see people and I get like, this weekend while I was at work, I seen this girl and like it sparked my creativity. So it's random. Of course, I want to work with Beyonce, Kim Kardashian, Nicki Minaj. You know, the regular people,
right?
But the regular big people. But I really don't have somebody that's like, oh, I gotta work with her.
Yeah,
I want to work with everybody.
For me, because I see myself as a luxury brand, best believe I'm taking notes on this. Like I'm going to start implementing all of these things and keeping them in the back of my mind because that's where I want to be.
Yeah. I always wonder who's gonna be our first celebrity customers. For both of us, I always wonder when that moment's gonna come.
Halle Bailey.
And my cousin too. My cousin do makeup.
Manifesting it.
My cousin do makeup, and I always wonder like who's gonna be the first celebrity makeup she do.
I'm manifesting it for Halle Bailey. That's who I want. I can see it. Number 3, limited edition collaborations. So scarcity and exclusivity. We talked about this with the Zara episode. Creating limited edition items or collaborating with renowned designers, artists, or celebrities fosters an aura of exclusivity. Cultural relevance. Collaborations with influencers and popular culture figures enhance a brand's appeal to a broader audience. Now, this makes me think about how Louis Vuitton has paired with a lot of street artists to do these like random colorful bags for limited collections. Like Takashi Murakami, a really popular artist, Asian artist. They did a collection series with him of bags that were limited edition, and now you're associated with all of these $1 billion, $1 million art pieces that he has sold. And now you have the prestige of his artwork with your luxury brand. It just brings it to a higher level. I definitely want to do that as well. Taking notes.
Yeah.
Can you think of any collaborations with luxury brands?
No.
Like, even remember, like, I don't know if this was a Disney collaboration, but didn't Louis Vuitton have like a Mickey Mouse?
Really?
Maybe it was.
I think it's smart, of course. Definitely could do it, but I can't really.
You can't think of
anything besides the big people. Kim Kardashian.
They didn't pair with any luxury brands that I could think of. Swarovski, Skims, and Swarovski just did something.
She did. Didn't she do something with Balenciaga? Or was it Kanye?
Skims did something with Fendi. They had a Skims Fendi collection.
Oh yeah, Nicki Minaj did a Fendi collection. A whole Fendi collection.
I wonder what year Fendi came out. I guess after 1920, because they weren't mentioned in that. They weren't mentioned in that list, so they must have came out after 1920, maybe even after 1960. Premium. Number 4, premium branding and packaging. So luxurious branding is high quality packaging, elegant logos, and sophisticated branding contribute to overall perception of luxury.
That's what people think.
The unboxing experience. Yeah. The experience of opening a luxury product often reinforces the halo effect, creating a sense of indulgence and specialness. Have you ever watched these unboxing?
Yep.
How do you feel about it?
It's satisfying to watch.
You think?
Yeah. Am I one of those people that's really hype about it? No. But there are some people that is really hype about it.
And I feel like they make the unboxing experience, like the people who record it, make brands want to create that experience for more people too. Yeah. Like, I've thought about it, and I don't feel like it. Like, for my pieces, I'd be like, oh my God, like, y'all just gonna open it? I'd rather put more effort into the actual piece than the box. But what I've done for my gowns specifically is I'll put it on a hanger in a garment bag, fold the garment bag, and then put that into a box. So when you open the box, you pull out a garment bag. I feel like that is more prestigious. But for example, classic royalty Anita, she, for her gowns, she'll fold up the gown, put it in a garment bag, and then she puts like confetti. Like, she puts confetti in it, and then on top of the confetti she'll put like tissue paper bubbles, like the little things that fall out, and then like glitter, and then
oh my God, that's terrible,
the card, and right. So when you open,
send me that.
So when you open it, it's like all this stuff. It's like you're opening a Christmas gift or like a children's toy or something. Yeah. And then your dress is in this garbage bag. Yeah. And people like it. People enjoy that.
Really?
Yeah, they record the unboxing videos.
Confetti
and
glitter would drive me crazy.
I mean, it's part of the process. And you think about it, it's teenage girls opening it for prom. They just they're enjoying the experience.
But people like the post.
And that's something to post. If
Yeah.
you know that your gown is going to come and arrive like this, you're automatically going to be like, oh, let me record unboxing it because I know the other girls who got this have all this stuff inside. So I'll probably have it too.
Yeah, and that's free promo.
And it's free promo.
So boxing. Yeah. I can see it. Well, wait. De'Ara, her sunglass line.
Yeah.
Somebody put up a video on TikTok of, it was a regular person. Put up a video of them unboxing their sunglasses, and everybody in the comments is just going crazy. Like, her boxing is crazy.
Like, good?
Yeah, her boxing is really good. Like, she did her big one. That's what everybody's saying in the comments.
Really?
So people care about it.
People care about it. Brand ambassadors and influencers. So influencers. So cultivating a lifestyle image using brand ambassadors who embody and desired lifestyle helps create the halo effect. Influencing consumers to associate the brand with a certain way of life is key to a luxury brand. Now, social media presence is leveraging influencers on social media platforms that allows luxury brands to reach a wider audience and build positive image through association. So the part of that I like and want y'all to take notes on is it influences customers to associate the brand with a certain way of life.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Yeah.
So when you're picking influencers, do they make lifestyle content that aligns with the lifestyle you want your customers to live?
Yeah. For me, for my brand ambassadors, it's all about art for me. Like, I have to see a vision or something, and I think that'll just help me create better anyways.
Okay.
But the lifestyle thing, that's something I could definitely consider. Yeah. Well, I need to consider.
Lifestyle. I'm trying to think who lives a lifestyle. Whose lifestyle content would I want to be associated with? I would think probably Raven Elise TV. Hey, do you know who that is?
No.
She's a YouTuber that's been on YouTube for 15 years, right?
Yeah.
She might be... did she just turn 30? She just turned 30. And she started YouTube, let's say, as a teenager, right? Making like fashion outfits in her kitchen or living room or her bedroom, and just kind of started like a little TV show about her life and her trying to be a fashion designer. And then she went to school for fashion design, but her YouTube became so popular that she just became a lifestyle YouTuber. Then she had a baby really young. I think maybe like 22 or 23, right? So then she started doing videos about like her being a mom and then a single mom and then like her first apartment and then like da-da-da. But her YouTube got so popular that her lifestyle is now like she lives in this beautiful, gorgeous house in, I think, Houston or Austin, Texas. And it's just about like her decorating the house for different seasons, her shopping for groceries or her switching her backyard.
Do you watch those videos?
No, not all of them. Some of them. It's like,
I watch some of them. I
can't watch the chores. When people do chores, I don't know how y'all watch that.
I watch it.
I cannot watch it.
But it has to be a person that I like. It can't just be everybody. I'm watching just random chore videos, but it's actually very... People like it.
But now she has an assistant. You see her assistant helping her plan for these YouTube videos. You see them talking about, okay, let's switch up our video content this way. Let's look at our background. I like her lifestyle. Yeah. Her lifestyle is very much self-made entrepreneur, working hard, getting to the bag, always upgrading. Yeah. And I feel like I would love to be associated with her lifestyle.
Yeah. I think my lifestyle is somebody that goes out a lot to big events. Yeah.
6, heritage and legacy. We only have 2 more after this because it's only 8. Heritage and legacy. Storytelling. Communicating a rich history and legacy fosters a sense of trust and admiration for the brand. Craftsmanship and tradition emphasizes traditional craftsmanship. So you emphasize traditional craftsmanship and attention to detail that reinforces the perception of quality and exclusivity. Yeah. So let's talk about that first half. Storytelling, communicating a rich history and legacy fosters a sense of trust and admiration for the brand. So I think the story you tell about how you started your brand, why you started your brand, how you put your heart into everything that this brand comes out with is important.
Have you noticed that when we really do research on these luxury brands, that's all the research we can find?
What is the history, the legacy,
the legacy, how it started.
Mm-hmm.
But they've been out for 100 years, but that's the only information we really can find.
But the storytelling about the people, the murder, the
it's just the
people behind it,
just
like
the big stuff.
Oh, the Chanel brand started with this, and they started their Chanel No. 5 perfume like this. It's the storytelling of it.
It's the storytelling of it.
Do you have a story behind your brand that you tell over and over that consumers are in love with?
Yeah. And the rest of the information just it overpowers the rest of the news about you.
Yeah, it does. I think when I think about storytelling, especially when it comes to detailing of product, I think it's Schiaparelli. Mm-hmm. These long form Instagram videos that they've been coming out with about the detail of how they put everything into the pattern and sketch out noses and ears, and then they do a model of a sculpture cast of a model's face, and then that's how they got the ear print for their buttons. It's just like, dang, that's a lot of detail to go into this ear-shaped button. You know, I think the storytelling of that has made me fall in love with Schiaparelli more in the past like 2 years.
Even if you a fashion brand, a hair brand, or whatever, even when you post a detailed video, or when you post like just a product, people would be in the comments like, tutorial, behind the scenes, what happened, how did you do this, how did you, like, people want to know like the process of it. The
process of it. And people fall in love with the process.
How you feel about gatekeeping?
I mean, do what you gotta do.
Because do you gatekeep or do you tell them you show them behind the scenes?
Listen to the podcast. You hear me telling you right now. I'm telling y'all how I'm about to get lit. If you ain't hear it, then I guess that's on you. I think gatekeeping. What is gatekeeping though? Because some people don't even like talking, like you. Like, it don't mean that you're gatekeeping. It's just like, what do I need to talk to you about this for? I don't know you.
You said like me. I'm on the podcast.
You are on the podcast, but that's it. Like, when people walk in my store and ask me a question, I'm very open with advice for them.
Right. I would be more so like,
you would be like, just go listen to the podcast. Right.
I got a podcast.
Right.
Go look.
Go listen. I'd be like, oh, all you can do is 1, 2, and 3, or try 6, 7, and 8.
People asking me questions is motivating me to YouTube tutorials. Next time, can you teach me how to sew? Hey, I have a YouTube. Here you go.
Right.
So
yeah, I'm not teaching you how to sew.
You're not?
I don't think that's gatekeeping though. It's not something that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
I teach my interns.
Yeah, it's not something I'm interested in.
I teach my interns because I'm invested in their future.
This girl at my job, she wants me to teach her how to sew. Yeah. And she's really cool, but I feel bad because I'm like, dang, girl, I really don't feel like it. But she just bought a sewing machine. She just bought a serger. And she telling me about the process that she going through. She trying to make these. She trying to make something. So she's like, oh, I messed up this time. Oh, I had to do this. I'm so confused. I'm like, dang.
That's how it be. And that's how you learn. That's how you get better.
I'm like, I really don't feel like it. But I do tell her like little information.
Yeah.
But
you're not a
situations
teacher.
Like I'm not a teacher. I'm a designer.
Yeah, go to fashion school, go to fashion classes, watch YouTube.
Yeah.
They are better teachers. This is what they do.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
It's not that you're trying to withhold the information.
Yeah,
it's just
like, I'm not a teacher.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't specialize in this area.
Right.
Like when they ask you to do something that's out of your skill set.
Right.
I don't specialize in this area.
I agree.
So no gatekeeping, but gatekeeping.
I don't think that's the same as gatekeeping. It's just I'm just not that. Number 7, sponsorships and events. So cultural and artistic events. Sponsorships of cultural events, art exhibitions, and philanthropic activities contribute to a positive brand image. That also associates with community engagement. Now, being associated with socially responsible events or causes can create a positive halo effect by aligning the brand with values that resonate with its customers.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, so what big brands sponsor what art exhibitions or events, like who is sponsoring is it called Wimbledon, like the event where Serena Williams wins the tennis championship? Is that Wimbledon? I feel like it's called that. I wonder what brand, if any, luxury brand sponsor events like that. Or the Olympics, or breast cancer runs or walks. Like, what luxury brands are sponsoring what events? Because that's what I think of when it says a positive brand image associated with a cause. You know, what luxury brands are associating with climate change and things like that. And then you, as a brand owner, what cause would you want to be associated with?
Yeah.
For me, I feel like values that I want my brand associated with. I'm trying to think of a cause. I would say anti-gun violence. I would love to be associated with. What else? Maybe anti-racism. I'm trying to think of anything in the medical field. St. Jude Hospital, where kids get medical treatment for free. Things like that I would love to be associated with.
Mine. Are you done?
Yeah.
Mine is more like motivational, giving back, helping out the young kids.
You don't think I'm helping out the young kids with anti-gun violence? This ain't you.
I didn't say.
I just want to know.
I didn't say that. Mine is definitely like giving back to the schools. I'm definitely going to be in the schools for sure. And I have to find something for my age group. Definitely in the churches. Anti-gun violence, of course. Mental health. Definitely have something to do with women. Just all around, like, good. Like, just putting good and positivity out into the world.
Yeah. I think also, like, I would love to create a scholarship for young people to go to art school. Like, to go into careers that are not the standard. Like, art, fashion design, graphic design, photography, AI. You know, just different fields. I'm tired of people. I know y'all got money for these girls and boys who want to be doctors, lawyers, and engineers. But they get a lot of money. You know, the people who have different skill sets that are so important to the flavor of the world, you know, I would love to give to that.
In the previous episode, we talked about how we think the school system for fashion students or just artists in general. I forget what episode that was, but I definitely want to cater to our art students. Probably a scholarship. For definitely just be in the schools.
Just being in the schools. I'm speaking to a high school this Friday.
Oh my God. I want to speak.
I lied. Is it Thursday? It's Thursday that I'm speaking to the high school. You want to come with me?
I work on Thursdays, but
it's 8 a.m. Okay. What time do you work?
11:30.
Okay. It's 8 to 11. So I'll be done by then. We'll be done by then. And you can leave at like 10:30.
I might not do it because, you know, I'm scared.
No, you don't have to speak. Just come with me so you can see how I do.
But I do need to do my prom thing. Well, I've already decided this year. So my little sister's going to her 8th grade dance. And I'm making her dress for her 8th grade dance. So I told her to pick a student for her.
You told her your sister to pick a student?
Well, I'm going to talk to her teachers too.
I'm about to say she's going to pick her best friend.
Pick a young girl that wants to get her dress made too. Because I was going to do a high school, but I'll start off with an 8th grade dance this year.
Okay. So number 8, the last one is customer experience. Now, personalized service. Offering personalized shopping experiences and exceptional customer service creates a positive emotional connection. And then ambiance in your stores. The ambiance of a flagship store contributes to the overall luxury experience, enhancing the halo effect. Now, I feel like, so when I was in Milan, Italy, and I went shopping in Balmain, and beautiful experience. Like the environment, everything beautiful. The girl who helped me, I got her phone number and we be texting. Like I was like, we gonna be friends in real life, girl, because she was cool and she was talking about how she want to move to America, and I was like, girl, America is not it. Please talk about how she want to move to New York from Milan. I'm gonna tell you right now, Milan is better. Don't move there. It is not good. But you know, oh, do you want champagne? Do you want water? Let me show you to, you know, the fitting room. Oh, let me get you this. Here's this. Oh, I see your salad is this. Let me pick other things out like this for you. Again, like how we kind of talked about with the minimalism of certain brands, maybe one of each type of piece, like not even 3. They didn't even have things in small, medium, and large. Yeah, they had a skirt and a jacket that was leopard print, right? And I'm like, oh, I would love if they had this in my size. She was like, oh, I'll get it for you. Everything is in the back. So the floor is gorgeous, luxurious, clean. It almost looked like you walked into a rich person's living room. And then the sides of the living room had the individual rack display pieces, right? Yeah. And then so anything you wanted to try on, she grabbed from the back and put in your fitting room. Yeah. Beautiful luxury experience. It's Balmain, of course, but I feel like that's what they mean when they talk about a luxury experience and how you associate that positive experience with the brand. Yeah. I love Balmain though. And I love Olivier, the designer. He's also close with Kim Kardashian, I believe, too. Okay. The ambiance of your flagship store. Yeah. I would need to work on the ambiance of Oxymoron. It has a good ambiance, but it needs to be better. It needs to be more luxurious. But I've been looking at other locations too, so we're gonna figure it out. I want a bigger location with the same exact price. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but because the price of my store is just so cheap. I could just also just put less in my store, even less than I do now. You know how I be having small, medium, large. I could just put one size. Yeah. Put everything else downstairs and kind of create the experience that I want to create. But and then offering a personalized shopping experience. I feel like I already do that. I definitely have that down pat. Very. Every customer who comes into my store gets a personalized experience.
Yeah, you offer like a really good experience for each customer. That's why you have returning customers. Yeah. For years and years.
Yeah. But I think the environment itself, I need to be...
That's what it's about, returning customers.
Oh, you have to walk into the store with me that's up the street. It's like a vintage store, but their store is so beautiful. And it looks like it's a little bit bigger and wider than my store, but I'm gonna copy something from there because I love the ambiance of their store. So by strategically leveraging these 8 elements that we discussed, luxury brands create a halo effect that goes beyond the products themselves, influencing customer perceptions and establishing a strong positive brand image that stands the test of time. So that's the first episode of our luxury series. What do you think about the halo effect and the 8 principles that go into it?
I feel like it's now that I'm listening to it, I feel like it was, of course, like stuff that I already knew. Like it all makes sense and why all these businesses is successful around for 100 years. Yeah. And I feel like I'm taking notes and I need that for my brand. How do you feel?
I agree. I didn't think about how luxury brands are thinking about the celebrities that they attach themselves to, the lifestyle of the celebrity, what award that celebrity is winning, and the prestige of that person's character aligning with their brand's character. I don't think I ever thought about it that deeply, but now that I do, yes, like you said, it makes perfect sense.
I think that you did, but you didn't realize that.
What do you mean?
In real life, you do that with your brand.
What do you mean?
You don't want certain... Never mind. I'll tell you off camera.
Oh my God. Now I don't want certain people.
No.
What you trying to say? Say what you trying to say.
You have it. You have what you want your brand to be associated with. I see it. Yeah. The type of crowd that you want your brand to be associated with are like you pick your customers wisely. Yeah.
Okay. I agree with that. I just think for sure it's definitely a plan of mine to take mental notes of that celebrity thing, like the celebrities who you dress and the lifestyle that they live and the things that they represent. It's also going to be a representation of your brand if you're dressing them.
Attract those type of customers.
Yeah. So I'm definitely like, okay, whose lifestyle, personality, everything do I want to be associated with? And I'm like, okay, cool. Halle Bailey, Sierra, maybe even Renee Rapp, the girl I was talking about earlier, Coco Jones. I don't see her in any messy stuff. But yeah, so now I'm taking mental notes. Like, okay,
so really classy women,
classy, kind, super talented.
I think I want mine to be associated with like sexy.
Yeah, so like Summer Walker,
BBL fashion.
Okay. Okay.
But classy.
But they have to wear it to prestigious awards too. And like prestigious events. Even when you think about athletes, like for me, if I could get Serena Williams in anything,
right.
You know, I feel like her personality, her brand, what she has represented. I wonder if there's any celebrity that already stands for gun violence and already stands for St. Jude. That I could also associate with, you know. So, but these are all things to consider and pinpoint those different details and start to stand test time. Like in the beginning when I talked about Telfar having that bag that's the color purple, going to the color purple premiere, like brilliant. He's thinking. People are thinking.
He is thinking.
We need to.
I can't wait for like him to do like more interviews.
Issa Rae.
Talk about.
I would love to get something on Issa Rae.
Yeah, I see your crowd.
I see my crowd. It doesn't have to just be black women. That's why I said Renee Rapp too. Olivia Rodrigo. I love her. I gotta be super talented. But yeah, so I'm just saying. Think about that when you think about luxury brands. And this is going to be episode 1 in our luxury series. So we're going to continue
manifesting a luxury brand idea. Because I've been waiting on it for years. I've been saying for years I want a luxury brand. So send me the positive energy. Yeah. Manifesting an idea. My ideas randomly come.
Yeah. I could be walking. You need to be writing them down.
I could be walking down the street and I see something and boom. There we have it.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you to count your blessings
before you count your money.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.